Hi everyone, it's Erin Cochran, the House Whisperer from RevealingRedesign.com, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about all the stuff that we have. We all have a lot of stuff. This past week I spent a couple of days with different clients, each having either a storage facility or an area of their room that was storing stuff. And it's just interesting because all of us have things like this where we have an attic space or a closet or whatever, where we have things put away, and in our mind we think that stuff is all important and I need to keep that. Or, it's just too much for me to think about right now. And it was interesting because, so let's say you and I are having a conversation and I'm helping you in your house, and we come across a box of we don't know what's in it. It's not labeled and it's sealed. And I say to you, how about we go through this box? It's not a huge box, but let's just take a couple minutes and look through it. And you say to me, oh, no. I know that everything in that box is is really important. It's valuable. We don't even need to look in that box. I am absolutely certain. And this is usually when I have to be a little bit bossy, a little pushy, and say, oh, come on, let's just look for a couple of minutes. Let's just, let's look at a few things. I don't even know why you want to do that, Erin. There's no point. I know everything in that box I'm going to keep. Okay, well, if that's the case, then let's just look. So if you haven't punched me or told me to leave yet, this is when we go through like the first 3 papers that are on the top, or the first couple of items, and without fail, usually at least one of those things you're like, oh, I don't need to keep that anymore. You can throw that away, or you can give that to charity. And so basically, what I wanted to talk about this week is the fact that when our stuff is all together in a big lump, either in a storage facility or a box or a bag, or just, we have it all smooshed together somewhere, we have a tendency to look at all of it and we lump it together in our minds and say, no, that is all important, or no, I don't need to even look at that. And the good thing is when we can step back, even just for a few minutes, and make ourselves go through the things that are in that lump one at a time, oftentimes 20%, 30%, 40%, sometimes as much as 60 or 70% of that stuff that a few minutes ago was all important and we had to keep because it was valuable, that stuff, all of a sudden we look at it individually and we say, okay, we can get rid of this stuff. It's a real blessing. So if you have a storage area that's full and you're intimidated by looking into it, just make yourself look at the first 3 things or the first 10 things and see if there's anything that you don't need to keep anymore. And then just set a timer for maybe 15 minutes and tackle it, 1 15-minute increment at a time. Don't allow yourself to think that all that stuff that's lumped together is all stuff that you have to keep. You might be amazed to see how much space you can free up in your life, in your mind, in your storage facility, in your closet, and the lightness that comes from letting go of that stuff that you don't need. All right, I hope you have a great week. I will see you next week. Take care.